I'm in Cardiff aboard the Royal Research ship James Cook. Scientists on board are keeping an eye on what's happening below the waves, but above the waves, a storm is brewing. I'll have the full national forecast in a few minutes. Very good question, Charlene. Yes, welcome to the bridge, if you like, of the Royal Research ship James Cook. Now, James Cook, of course, was a world-leading pioneering explorer, and the ship that bears his name equally as important, owned by the Well, this ship should, in theory, then be able to cope with an oncoming storm. Storm Ashley, named earlier today. Storm Ashley, Charlene, the first named storm of the season, will rattle through quite quickly. That's the good news. It is autumn, however, and quite frankly, it's the weather doing as it does at this time of the year. Have a lovely weekend.
All right, thanks, Ruth.
Well, Storm Ashley isn't with us yet, but it is not particularly pleasant across much of the UK at the moment, with a cold front that will work its way eastwards by the early hours of tomorrow morning, clearing from the west but bringing some rather heavy downpours, accompanied by a rather brisk wind too. But despite all of this, it's still a relatively mild airflow, so temperatures tonight holding up into double figures, possibly lows of 7 or 8 degrees under any clear skies across parts of Scotland and northern England. We could also see a little bit of mist and fog returning during the early hours, where the winds drop back too, and this could well take quite a while to shift. So for much of the UK, it's going to be quite a gloomy start to the coming weekend. The wet weather parked across the southeast, and again, as we start the day, we could see some heavy downpours, but this will trail away quite quickly, and for the most part, a glimmer of hope. A ridge of high pressure bringing a really rather decent day. Saturday shaping up pretty nicely, fine and dry, maybe a few showers just cropping up parts of Scotland, but lots of sunshine. And if you do catch some blue sky and sunshine, it should feel really rather pleasant, with highs of up to 16 or 17 in Celsius, a couple of degrees above the average for the time of year. But it goes downhill as Storm Ashley arrives as we head through a Saturday night, and Sunday, as I've been saying, is looking particularly nasty. We've got yellow and amber wind warnings. We've got winds of up to 80 miles an hour and high spring tides, so it could be potentially damaging and disruptive.